Hey guys, it's Paul. I'm gonna do a quick video as fast as I can, introducing you to Asana. It's a project management platform, task management platform. I've been meaning to do it for a while. A lot of people like it, so I'm gonna give you a quick, as usual, beginner tutorial. Free to use for up to 15 users. I'll show you the pricing in a second. So move and work forward. Asana is the easiest way for teams to track their work and get results. Track projects from start to finish, responsibilities and next steps. So project management, some big companies use it apparently. And obviously it's going to be working on an app on your phone. It's going to be working on your iPad, on your computer, or whatever tablet you use, right? So pricing wise, basic version here is up to 50 unlimited tasks, projects and conversations, up to 15 team members, and then basic dashboard, basic search. Once you get over that, it's $9.99 a month. I don't actually know if when you start paying you have to pay for the first 15 or if the first 15 stay free, because that obviously $9.99 a month, when you've got to pay for the first 15, bumps it up straight away. But for this video and for what I'm going to use it for, then the free version's fine. So I'm just going to go get started. I'll do it as I always do if you follow my videos, as a security company, because I used to be a security technician, manager, install manager. So it's easy for me to let in my brain work out what you use it for. So I'm going to put security. So I'm going to put an email address in at paulnicholson.com, sign up. So basically I'm obviously Paul at paulnicholson.com, but I have a catch-all email that I can just do these sort of videos on. So verify your email address. It's going to jump me back into like a sign-up form. Yeah, there we go. It's going to show me a video, I think. You can watch it, but I'm not gonna. Full name Paul Nicholson. Password, don't say it out loud, as I always do. And obviously it's going to pick up if there's already teams for your domain. So I've been testing it and playing around. So it's saying, do you want to be part of the Happy Me team and the sales team, because it knows that paulnicholson.com is a part of everything, a part of a domain already. So say your company is Blue Jeans Security and your bluejeansmedia.com email's in there. It'll pick up what teams you might be already able to join. But I'm going to skip that and I'll show you it anyway. What should we call your teams? What should we call it? We'll call it Blue Jeans Security, right? You might be watching this on Blue Jeans Media, so it's Blue Jeans Security. So they here, look, anything at Paul, anything. Who can join you? Who's on your team? Oh right, so you can add team members here. So I might put Steve at paulnicholson.com. I don't know, Mark. And then I could do a different, like Dave at. So you add your team members there. Remember, you're only getting 15 for free. bluejeansmedia.com. But there's different ways to add and invite people. So you can do that. My email's going to go mental. I'm going to have to unsubscribe like mad later. And I'm in to the basic setup. So over the side here is you've got teams. So you're going to be able to have multiple teams. There's some reports on things that are going on. And then there's favorites that you're going to flag. So the first thing that you're going to probably want to do is add a project. So what would I use it for? If I was the install service manager of a security company, I would do create a project, jobs board. We used to have like I didn't agree with it, but they used to have like a board at the top of the on a wall where you moved a card across. It was very antiquated, but it's going to be like this. Jobs board, which team? Blue Jeans Security. Public to Blue Jeans Security team, or you can change it so only certain people can see it. And then you're going to add columns. So, sorry, I jumped there. It said, do you want it to be a list of jobs or do you want it to be a column? So I wanted this one to be a column. So this is jobs to start. I don't know, job started. Might as well keep it. I know I've said job. Job on hold. Job to finish. And then maybe completed or something like that. So it's just like a lot of other to-do list, task manager boards where you would add a task. I don't know, Mr. Smith, CCTV. I always like trying to think of random things to put. Joe Blogs. Fire alarm, local shop. I mean, these would be real things, right? Gate system, something like that, right? And then you would click on it and write a comment. You know, you can make it your favourite, so it would add it up in your favourites at the corner. You can add, you know, labels, so you might put so you can filter, you might put CCTV. A lot of places you do a comma and then it's done. New tag. You might put a new tag. Install, if you want one board to do install and service, and say installs is blue. You might write a comment, job ready to go. You might comment on it. You might do a to-do list. Order parts in stock. Book job. Assign text. Right. So you can do your parts list. You can add an attachment. So if you've got plans or you've got an image, you might add an image from Google Drive or from your computer, and it'll add a picture. So if you've got plans, documentation, things that you want people to do, assign it to a team member. So I might say Mark's going to go and do that. Give it a due date. Say it's got to be done by next week. You know, delete, copy, merge. You don't really do that. You can full screen it, and that then is in that job. That's the last YouTube video I did. That image. So that job now is all set up for Mark to do when Mark starts it. And I may show on it. You know, I'll try and do it as if 2 or 3 people are logged in, which always confuses it. So obviously you can drag and drop it when that job's on its way. Job's on hold. Job to finish. Same things with these. You can throw them about. You know, Mark or anybody else can log in and say something. So that's pretty cool. That's it's a good way to show the board of what you're at. So you've obviously have maybe 20 jobs at any one time, or 50 or 100. I don't know how big your company is. So you can do as many of them as you want, but you can see from eyeballing it what's been done. Conversation might be was that Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith, CCTV gear is here. Parts arrived. And post it to that. So that job board's now got a conversation. Job. Joe Blogs needs booking in. You know, and then someone else can jump on there. I've done it. Your calendar of stuff. So here's Mr. Smith needs to be done by them. So it's really cool. It's really in-depth stuff. The progress. It's going to show you what the progress of the job is. And then any files you've uploaded, which was that picture of my frog. Sorry, I'm going to have a drink. I didn't mean it would last this long. So you'll see here the security company calendar is, team conversations, going to jump to that, what was said, and that's the team. So this actually might be I don't know if I can change Blue Jeans Security install team, right? And then all those team members are in the install team, and then you might add a team. You might go here and say Blue Jeans Security accounts department, accounts, right? And then add, your managers. Paul's a manager and Steve's a manager. So only them two people can add it, and then, accountant. Obviously, it's not in there, but if you add an accountant or the billing department people, you would add them, right? So you create a team, and then all of a sudden down here you've got an accounts. So you probably wouldn't need to put Blue Jeans Security if you didn't work with different companies. You'd probably just put, if you're just using one company, you just put install team, and then you would just put account department, right? If you're if you're a freelancer working across multiple companies, or you want to set up a project for each customer, then you might do that separately that way. So so you can see that you've got different teams, and within those teams you've got your jobs and your tasks to do. So what I'll look at my email, and I've obviously got Steve's got his introduction, Mark's got his invite, and Mark's got you've been assigned to a job email. So if I copy this and go to a different browser, I can show you sort of the interactions that you're going to get. My voice is going a bit today, but I'll try and not. So Mark's going to sign up. Full name, Mark Smith. Password, don't say it out loud. I just did a video once where I can't stop saying the password out loud as I type it in. So it's basically I've joined this one. Do I want to join the accounts team? Maybe you can do. So I will get, if I go now back to me, there's be a notification coming, I would think. There'll be a notification, might be in emails. Yeah, here you go, approval needed. Mark wants to join the accounts team, so then you approve it. So somebody can't just jump in and take over that. So there he is, look on that list. They can't just come in and jump onto whatever team they want. They're going to need admin approval, right? So he jumps in. He's going to have his inbox up here of things that have been sent. You've been assigned to this job. Yeah. Started work. All good. And comment. What else? So what you might want to do is say that this Mr. Smith is a massive CCTV job. Maybe it's a $1 million CCTV job. So that is a massive one. But so maybe it would be. So let's say it's something like that. So you might want to add a team. Or let me do it as me. You might want to add a team that is city centre CCTV project. Description, obviously CCTV city project, right? Now with this one, you might want to, you're gonna put again you're gonna put your main text in, your managers, and you're gonna create a team on this project. Now what you might add people, I'm not sure. I want to invite somebody, so I want to invite my architect at paulnicholson.com. I'm going to see if this works. Yeah, so right, I want to invite the architect and send invite. I want to invite the police at paulnicholson.com, right? So I want to invite the police, the head of police, who's the project's for. So this is your customer. I want to invite the customer onto the project. I want them to see what's happening and make this a project that they can see. So again, I'll get the emails. Yeah, my email's going to go mental now, isn't it? So the police you've been invited to this board in Asana, and you could say, look, just join, and then we're gonna create the project where we show you where we're at, starting project, or all the different things that need to happen. You're going to have within that project. So not only can you invite your own team, you can invite your customers too. But remember, you've only got 15 members for free. So Mark's inbox has got an orange dot on it. CCTV City Centre project. Added you as a member. There's no notifications. But over here now, you can add the project now. So it would be CCTV City install. And again, do you want it to be a list of jobs or do you want it to be a board? I would always say the board's probably more funkier. Create the project. And then there might be something there that's CCTV City maintenance, or whatever it might be, and that might be a list of things to do. So I think what I'm getting at is obviously it's project management, it's task management, it's calendars, it's what you need to do, and it's a communication tool in between your team. So it's really cool. I'm sort of, you're going to have your calendars. I don't want to miss anything. Now, the irony of this is I've got a Trello board with what I've done. So I've told you about pricing. I've told you about project funnels, task managers I've done, calendars I've done, teams, invite customers, and team conversations. So I did everything that you've said that I was going to. What I'm going to do is finish off by showing you what the app looks like, right? So you can use it on the app as well. So sorry it's got a bit sketchy, but it always does when there's so many cool things to show you. And I'm sorry if I've missed anything, but I try to use it as how I would use it, and then how you're going to explode from there with all these different integrations you can use is great. So bear with me. Right, so what I've got is I've obviously got Asana on my phone. I'm going to log in. I'm actually going to log in as this police one, just because if I type in my password that I set up properly, you'll see what it was, and I'll have to blur it out, and I can't be bothered. So the police one that was the customer login. Oh God, test. Now I think and that will log me in. Do you want push notifications? Add a photo. Can't be bothered. Import from your contacts if you want. Show my tasks. So you've got my task, people asking stuff, inbox, add a project task or conversation maybe, team or project, CCTV install. How is the install going, Paul? Start a conversation. Oh, a couple of question marks and post, right? So on that inbox on the computer, I'm guessing it will show up in a minute or two. It may not show up because I didn't tag me. If I go to, I see I don't use this very often, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit. So here's the install. How's the install going, Paul? I thought it was tagging me, but it didn't. So I might go, oh, good. On schedule. And comment. Checking the phone if it's going to notify me. Everything live's always a bit of a funkiness. There's going to be a delay into it. It's a massive system, and it's I can't imagine it's going to be 100%. You would think it was though, wouldn't you? Conversations, install. Oh, I've posted it, right? Oh, they're all good on schedule. So yeah, the apps maybe, you know, I don't know if it's because I'm new or it's still doing something funky back end. You would think it'd be pretty straight away. So if I go to projects, CCTV install, add a column, new, camera, wonky, straighten up. So if I go to, there you go, camera woke. That was supposed to say wonky, but that's so be careful using Asana on your phone with autocomplete. So yeah, you can use it on your phone. Obviously, you would on it, and then I may, you know, assign. Can I drag and drop mark onto that? Oh no, didn't like that. I would have to unassigned and put mark. So on Trello, you can just chuck it across. Straighten. Camera up. So I think you're getting, you know, this is a beginner call police when done. You know, it's got a lot of flexibility. So, you know, it's a cool thing. I mean, it's very cool if it's free. So I hope that was a beginner introduction. If someone said we need to get on Asana, here's why. That might have given you a bit of. I know it's sketchy. It always is when there's so much to learn. An introduction on how to use it and how to get cracking with using it. Any questions? Let me know as always below. I will always try and help out and, you know, add another video if there's one that doesn't make sense that you want to know specifically about Asana. I probably will do Asana versus Trello, some sort of video on that if you're torn between which ones to use. Actually, I think Asana's got a lot more going on than a Trello, but Trello's very, very easy to use for other people. So there'll be some. They both look really cool, but there'll be some perks to one and not to other that I'll try and work out and do a video on it. So have a great day. See you all soon, and thanks for watching. Cheers.